YouTube. So today's gonna be a question and answer video. Some of you have asked me previously to do a video like this because you guys had some questions you guys want me to answer. So I was like, you know what, why not? And let's just put everything out there and ask you guys to ask me questions that you guys want to hear. So I posted this on Instagram and I posted this on YouTube. So a lot of you guys had questions from Instagram and a lot of you guys had questions from YouTube. So I'm going to be answering both. So let's get started. Okay, so the way I stay so positive, I drink a lot of coffee, and I just figure if people want to be so negative and rude, that's just on them. They want to be surrounded with all this negativity, that's just them. And I just feel like you can just kill them with kindness. As corny as that sounds, it really does work. There is a lot of comments where people are like, oh my god, your makeup's so drag, like you need to change. And I'm just like, well, you have a good day, thanks for stopping by, bye. Because I feel like if I respond with a like, you know, go to hell, whatever, or F you, it's just gonna cause more drama, and it's just gonna, there's no getting through people like that who are negative. It's just a waste of time, and they just get joy out of it typing away or using their thumbs, whatever. So I just feel like, you know what, just nip it in the butt and just be like, have a good day. Because I feel like when I just do that, it stops there for me. I just feel like, okay, I dealt with it, that's it. But I feel like if I feed into it and I keep going back and forth with that person, I just get myself so angry. So I'm just like, you know what, like, it's just leave it. It's not even worth it. They're not worth it. It's just people who just want to be mean. There's just people who just enjoy doing that. So I'm just like, whatever, just like leave it where it is and move on. So I hope that answers your question, Sarah. So my favorite brand would have to be Too Faced and CoverGirl. I feel like those are the two favorites that I have. I love all my Too Faced palettes. I feel like I never get disappointed with playing around with Too Faced palettes. And CoverGirl, because their foundations are amazing, and I love like their little eyeshadow palettes that they have. They are just so pigmented. Yes, I really enjoy doing this. I really enjoy recording for you guys and reviewing things for you guys. I really would like to make it a job. I think that would be awesome, and yeah. Too Faced and drugstore CoverGirl, because I just think those CoverGirl, like, I think CoverGirl is just amazing because like Queen Latifah's in it and Katy Perry, like they are just so gorgeous. And what I really like about CoverGirl is that you see the dark skin tone women, and a lot of people don't really pay attention to stuff like that, but I do, because I was really bullied for my skin tone when I was younger. So I noticed things like that a lot. So when I seen CoverGirl and all their like commercials and stuff, and I seen Queen Latifah, I was like, hell yeah, like that is so freaking awesome that like we have like a dark skinned, you know, beautiful woman representing CoverGirl. So yeah, and Too Faced because it smells like chocolate, and I love Too Faced. They are just so kind to me. So yeah, I love them. Wait, that was hard. Like okay, that really hurt. Okay, and also, do you ever plan to do a meet and greet? By the way, I love you. I love you too. And a meet and greet, I feel like that would be so awesome. I would really like to meet all of you guys, especially ones who comment and like tell me and stuff like their inspiration and they love my videos. I would love to meet you guys. I have met quite a few of you guys. Some of you have even attended my makeup classes, and some of you have even asked me like, you know what, can we just go shopping together? And like that has happened. So I just think it's awesome. Like if we all could get together and like do each other's makeup or go out and stuff, that would just be awesome. Oh, okay. There's two pendeja moments, and I didn't capture them on camera. One where I had a loose pigment powder, and I was just like looking at it like, ooh, look how pretty it is, and like I was like showing my friend and stuff, and like I don't know what happened or what, but like I kind of like sneezed and kind of like just got all right here. I was kind of embarrassed, where it's like like, you know, you feel dumb, and like I was wiping with a wipey, and if you guys have ever messed with pigment, it just spreads everywhere. Like even when you get it wet, it gets so pigmented. So that was kind of like a pendeja moment, because like why would you even hold it that close, and like if you sneeze, just move it away real quick. But me, I was like, chew, you know. So that was one. And then another one was when I was barely starting to get into like setting sprays. I held it this close and I sprayed it, and my eyeliner and everything just like melted down my face, and I was just like blinking, going crazy. And it even says like spray it like, you know, it's, this amount of feet away from you, but I was just like, and it was just like horrible. So those were like my top pendeja moments. Oh, and I love you too. Okay, well, this is like really hard even to sit down and record. You guys can sometimes hear like kids like fighting or screaming or coming in and mom, it's just wow. Sometimes I have to record at night, like really late, where everyone's sleeping and I have to talk really quiet. And there's sometimes where my husband helps out. He helps out a lot, and he'll like entertain the kids downstairs and make sure they don't come upstairs, and play around with them, play video games, watch TV and stuff like that. And editing, I always do editing late at night, or when the kids are eating lunch or dinner, and I just sit down there and I eat, and I just do it that way. It is really hard. There's some times where I don't upload for a day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, because I just feel like I don't have enough time, and the kids are just like needing my attention, and especially Noah, my baby brother, because he needs so much love and attention that sometimes I can't just sit down and like record or edit. So that's how I hope that answers your question. I use Zote when you, this is from Jessica, nope, this is from Jennifer Escobar. I was gonna say Jessica, Jennifer Escobar. When you were here, I told you I grabbed the Zote bar and I just grab the brushes and I just clean them. I'll do a makeup cleaning brushes tutorial for you guys. I'm gonna do that really soon. I have so many brushes that need cleaning, so I will have that up very soon of a good dupe I found to clean your brushes instead of using that big ass Sigma mitten thingy. So I found a dupe, so hopefully I get that up soon. I would say I have around 60 to 80 because I just love eyeliners and lip pencils. So altogether it should have around like 60, 80 altogether, because I have little ones and then I have big ones. I don't know, every time I go to the dollar store, even though I don't need it, I'll just grab a couple. And I'm the type of person where it's like, I feel like I'm gonna use that pencil all in one day and I'll just buy backup. I'm not talking about backup like you get an extra one. I get like 5 or 6. It's a problem. I started YouTube because I wanted my kids to later on, when they got older, to look at something and be proud of me. Like, oh, you know what? You inspired these many people. You accomplished this much. And just to be proud of me in that way, just so that my daughter, when she gets older, she can look at it and be like, wow, mom, I'm proud of you. So that was one of the reasons why I did it. And another reason was because I didn't feel like there was that many people that did reviews that were my skin tone, my skin complexion. So I kind of wanted to be out there for people who were my skin tone, so I could review products for you guys and, you know, give you my thoughts on it to see if it would work or not. So that's why I did it. Yeah, the age I fell in love with makeup was 17 or 18, and I was watching a Halloween tutorial, and I just started playing around with it, and like slowly I started falling in love with it. Because before, I would never wear eyeshadow or foundation. I just wore eyeliner and mascara. That was it. I am from Utah. Thank you. I was very intimidated. If you guys look at like old videos where I started a long time ago, I would seriously like not even make eye contact. I'd be like, and this is what you do. I would not even make eye contact with the camera. I felt so weird. I could never record when my husband was in the room. I'd be like, get out of the room. I can't even do it. And it's just really bad. I was like so embarrassed. I was just like, oh, like I was just so scared, but I still kept recording, which I'm glad I did, because I finally like broke out of the shell. But it was just like really like scary for me, especially because like some people can be really mean. But I just learned this stuff. You just gotta, and you're good. Thank you. Okay, so my #1 product that I cannot live without, I think, would have to be foundation. And it would have to be the CoverGirl, I have it right here, the CoverGirl 3-in-1 foundation, because it is a primer, it is concealer, and it's foundation. And I feel like it it would just, you know, like cover my face and like my baggy eyes and stuff. And I feel like foundation is like key. I don't know, it's my thing. People might say eyeshadow and stuff, but I feel like foundation. I don't know why, but now I think about it, I'm just like, my eyebrows though. But I feel like when I have my eyebrows on and like none of my makeup, I look kind of weird. So yeah, I would say foundation. That's a good question. You got me thinking. I think contour, because I feel like if I just, the only places I highlight is here, here, my nose, and there. I think it just look weird. I'd just be like, weird, you know what I mean? I feel like when you contour, you can like shadow a lot of things, so I would have to say contour. Good question. What I plan to get out of YouTube is just inspire a lot of people, and for people just to break out of their shell and to have confidence, because I never had confidence at all. And I feel like me doing this, I have inspired a lot of you, because a lot of you have wrote me and told me like, you inspired me to do my own YouTube channel, you inspired me to like, you know, do this different and to do this and to do that. So I think that's just amazing. Just even hearing that, I just feel like so cool that I have that effect on you guys. So what I plan to get out of YouTube is just to, you know, reach out to people and to be your friend, and like, you know what I mean, to be that friend that you have, because like I said, never really had a lot of friends. I was really shy, and everything that I went through, I want to be there for you guys, so you guys can lean on me. So yeah, so that's what I want to get out of YouTube. I seriously don't know. I would probably still be depressed. I have really bad anxiety and depression, so I think if I didn't have this, doing YouTube videos and stuff, like if I didn't have this going on, I seriously think I would be a wreck. Like I really think I would be really depressed, and like my anxiety would be really, really bad. I still have that going on, and I deal with it on a daily basis, but I feel like having YouTube, it helps out a lot, and having you guys to talk to, and I look forward to uploading videos, and I look forward to that. So I feel like it kind of like helps me in a way. So I really feel like in a way you guys have saved me. It would be CoverGirl 3-in-1. My husband got me into makeup. It was Halloween and it was really late, and he was like, you know what, you should look online of how to look like a chola, and for of course Halloween. So I go into like tutorials and stuff, and I just seen this one tutorial and I just liked the way she did her makeup, and I did it on me, and my husband was like, you're trying to do a good job, weren't you? And I was like, no. He's like, it looks good. So I was just like, woo. So my husband got me into makeup. He would buy me like eyeshadows and stuff, palettes, and it just slowly started happening, and he created monsters. So I was scared, because people can be really, really cruel, and I have had my fair share of mean people on here. But I was like, you know what? Anything that you do in life, you're always going to have people who do like you and don't like you. So you got to take the bad with the good. So I was like, you know what? I'm jumping in, and I did it. There was times at the beginning of my YouTube channel where I was just like, you know what? Like, this is not for me. So it was like for 3 months I didn't upload or anything. And then Rudy, he was just like, why aren't you uploading? Like, I bought you all this makeup, and like, you know, like do something with it. And it just started happening again, and I'm glad that it did, because here I am. And I feel like I have gotten a lot better at doing makeup, and it's helped me a lot, and I've met a lot of you guys, and it's just awesome. What made me pursue beauty was my husband's reaction every time I would do like my makeup and stuff, and how he liked it. And Rudy's really into fashion and all that, and what looks good with this and that, and Rudy's like, he likes that kind of stuff. So, you know, seeing his reaction when I first applied my makeup and stuff with the Halloween tutorial thing, he was just like, wow. So seeing his reaction, I was like, I want to get that reaction for him every single time. So that's what got me into it. And it is something that I want to stick with forever, if I can. Forever. I want to forever be doing makeup, because I just love it. I love how you can just create new looks, and you can just wash it away and just do it again and do it again and just learn. And there's so many beautiful eyeshadows and pigments and all sorts of beautiful things. So yeah, I want to stick with it for as long as I can. Boo boo, I have not mastered the skill contouring. I want to master the skill contouring that Mac Daddy can do. His contouring is perfect. I wish I could do it perfect, and thank you for thinking that I do it perfect. That's like a huge compliment. I love contouring, but I just feel like once you find out where to highlight and contour and stuff, you can kind of play around with it and stuff. And I think I've gotten a lot better of contouring stuff, because I've done a lot of no-nos. So yeah, so thank you for the compliment, but I feel like Mac Daddy is like the god of contouring and highlighting, because his stuff is just amazing. And if you guys don't know who that is, you guys should check him out on Instagram, Mac Daddy. Oh, he is really good. You, Aileen. And I would just say like maybe 30. Hopefully just 30. No, I love makeup. I do. I even just go on Instagram just to see like all the makeup inspired looks, the makeup that people do, makeup of the day. I love it. I'll never get bored, because there's always a new trend, and you always want to see what a person can create. And I love makeup. So a lot of people were sending me this even direct message like, oh, don't get offended, you know, I hope you don't mind. And people were writing me on Facebook like, I want to ask you this, but I don't know if you will answer. I'm not really embarrassed of my age. I am 22. A lot of people go, oh my god, because I look older than what my age is, and I don't think that's a compliment. I always used to think so, but my husband's put in my head like, that's not a compliment, babe. And I'm just like, okay. But I'm 22. I started my family young, of course. I've started really young. I'll get into that in a different video. There's a lot has happened in my life, and I just feel like I'm more mature than a lot of people my age that I know, because I know there's a lot of 22-year-olds who have their shit together, but there's a lot of 22-year-olds that I know who don't. So I think, you know, I've grown up really fast. I had Andrew at a young age. I got emancipated at a young age. Got married at a young age. So there's a lot that I have gone through. So when people tell me like, you don't even, you know, look like you're 22. You don't even look like you're 22. Like, oh my god, you've been through so much and you're only 22. And it's like, I know. So yeah, I'm 22. Yeah. And I'm a Leo. Let's see. Ooh, I was trying to be cool, but it didn't work. Cover girl. We met at work, and I think me and him are gonna redo our love story, because when we did it a long time ago, it was just weird. Like, we were just really awkward, and we didn't know how to record yet. So yeah, but we look really skinny in that video though. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do a new video on that, on our love story, because I think now where we're both comfortable with the camera now, it'll be more entertaining to watch. When I read this question, I was laughing so hard because Rudy always makes fun of me. It's Alexis Jayda Guadalupe Reyes. So my full first name is Alexis Jayda, but my mom would always call me Alexis Jayda. So that's why I named my YouTube channel Alexis Jayda. So my full name Alexis Jayda, middle name Guadalupe, last name Reyes. But now since I'm married, Montes. I think it would have to be the Maybelline glitter eyeliner. Those are the only ones that don't budge underneath my eye. Like, they just stick there. My favorite. Be you. Everyone's gonna smell the bullshit. If you try to come off fake or like another YouTuber, everyone's gonna smell it, and it's just gonna be embarrassing, and you're constantly getting like negative comments on that. I've seen so many people who have started their own YouTube channel, and they come off like a certain YouTuber that I watch, and I'm just like, this is just weird, because it's just like that person's not themselves, and it's just like, it's just weird. Like, just be you, because when you finally do get comfortable, people are just gonna be like, who the hell is this person, because you're acting different. Like, it's just be yourself, be comfortable, and before you upload, record 3 to 5 videos before you really do upload them. Watch them and see what you can do differently, because I should have done that. I should have recorded and then uploaded, but I learned the hard way. So I'm letting you guys know, record 3 to 5 times, see how you guys are, get comfortable with the camera, and then, you know, like, upload and stuff. And so you upload, and you're uploading that video because you believe in that video. When I uploaded my first couple of videos, I didn't believe in myself. I was just like, oh my god, like oh, I hate it, but I'm just gonna upload it. Like, don't have that feeling. Now when I upload videos, I'm just like, oh my god, I'm so excited to share, because like, I'm excited, I'm proud of my work, you know. So yeah, just practice, 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 and be yourself. I would do lots of free makeovers, and I would tell them like I need to do before and after, and people liked how I did their makeup, and I would just word of mouth put it on Facebook. The person I did the makeup on, I'd be like, okay, you know, tell these many people, and if like a person that you recommended comes to me, I'll give you another free makeover. So just stuff like that, and like, it just slowly started to build, and people liked the way I did their makeup. Sorry if you guys can see the light. I'm like seriously trying to stay away from it, but it keeps peeping through the window. I prefer both. I feel like more I like drugstore because it's more affordable, and sometimes you find a lot of dupes for high-end makeup. And just recently I've been streaming on Google and stuff, seeing sister companies, and this high-end makeup is with this drugstore, and they go together, and I'm just like, so I would say I like drugstore more than high-end, but I like high-end too sometimes. So confusing. So I guess I would have to say drugstore. Rudy got me into makeup. His reaction, the way he likes makeup, the way he was like, ooh, I was just like, I want to get that response every time. So yeah. Your nationality, I'm not really sure. I know I'm a mixture of a lot of things. I've never met my dad. He was just a sperm donor, so he was never really in my life. And from what I get from like my family and stuff, they say Navajo, they say, you know, Indian, they just say, you know, like, there's Mexican blood in family, there's Spain, all kinds of things. I get told all the time that I look really Indian, I look really Navajo, I look really Mexican, and I'm just like, I could be anything. So I really don't know, and I really try to talk to my mom about it because I really want to know. It's kind of embarrassing, but she really has nothing really to tell me. When I do get anything out of her, she tells me all that. And my grandma, she told me too, about him, you know, coming from an Indian tribe and all that. So I really don't know. I wish there was something that you could just, you know, like, prick your little hand with a needle, put it in the system, and it'd tell you everything about you, you know, for people who don't know who their fathers are and stuff. And unfortunately, I don't know. So I'm sorry. I have to say a lot. There's a lot. I like Manny Moi. He is amazing, and I just love how when a man puts on makeup, I just feel like it's even more like wow, because they can rock it, you know what I mean? Like, there's Manny Moi with the way he puts on makeup and the way he talks, and he just don't give a damn. I love that. So he's a really big inspiration. I really like watching Jaclyn Hill. She's really gorgeous, and just the way she just makes eyeshadows pop and just blending, just wow. And who else? Battle Lash, Samantha, she's awesome, and her blending and the cut crease, all that is just wow. Oh, and Crispy, I think that's the way you say her name, right? She's gorgeous. Like, those are the top main ones where they upload a video. I'm just like, click, and just sitting there watching it. Like, huge inspiration from them. Like, I really like the way they do their makeup and the way they come off on camera. It's just like you're talking to a friend, you know what I mean? 22. And no, I'm not. I understand a lot and I can speak a lot, but I'm not fluent where it's like I can just talk and talk and talk without being like, without any mistakes. I can talk it, but some of it I'll be like, what's the word? So no, I'm not fluent, unfortunately. Hopefully I will be soon if I keep, you know, having Rudy talk in Spanish around the house. So hopefully we'll be there one day. Top 3, the Too Faced chocolate bar, the Naked 3, and the Lorac Pro Uno. Those are my top favorites. I love those. The Naked 3 was the first like expensive, really expensive first brand makeup palette that I got. Yeah, I fell in love. That is like my all-time favorite. And then the chocolate bar, and then the Lorac Pro Uno, my favorite. And favorite 2 lipsticks, I would have to say Milani Nude Touch Lip Gloss, and the e.l.f. matte lipstick. This is it right here. It's such a pretty like brown shade, and this is in Fantasy. I'm so pissed off because when I picked this up at the Dollar Tree, I'm the type where I just told you guys, if I like something and I think it's pretty, I'll grab like a crap load of them. There was so many of these and I did not pick up more than one. I just picked up one. I was like, you know what, I might like it, I might not. I fell in love with this shade. Like, I put it on so much where like it just popped off. Like, it is such a pretty shade. It is so creamy and I love the way it complements my skin tone. And I'm just too lazy enough to order it from online because I don't want to wait. So I'm just like, ugh. Hopefully they'll put it in the dollar store soon again. Hopefully. To hip hop, punk, rock, country, basically anything. If it has a good beat, I'll listen to it. I just like listening to a whole bunch of music. It doesn't matter what it really is. A lot of people that I have had, they're like, oh my god, you listen to that? And I'm just like, yeah. Like, it's just, I guess the beat, if the beat catches me and I can like get into it, I love it. It doesn't really matter what group it is. If it catches my ear and I like it, I'll listen to it. I think it's been 2 to 3 years. I think so. It's been a while. My favorite food is lasagna. And what I like to cook for my family is shrimp cocktail. I just uploaded a vlog about me making it. And everyone loves shrimp in the family. Like Gio, he can just eat it. And I love shrimp. It's my all-time favorite. But I think lasagna is my favorite before a shrimp cocktail. So my favorite drugstore palette would have to be the Maybelline Eye Studio Give Me. I think that's the full name. And this is it right here. I used it so much that this is no longer there. Like, you can't even scrape around it to get any color. It's just completely gone. And this shadow right here. I have 2 of these. I think the other one fell out too. And yeah, it's just, these, if you drop them, be very careful because they're just gonna break. And these 2 have like huge indents in them, and I really like this really brownish shade. I love brown shades that have specks of gold in them. It just looks amazing. But I just feel like these are so creamy. Like, it's just like you just move your hand in them and just like butter. Like, I love it. Like, look at that, such amazing like pigmentation. It's just crazy. So yeah, like, look at that, amazing. And I feel like you can never go wrong with browns and bronze. Okay, 3, this is like the first palette really bought me high end, so I love it and it's one of my favorites. I'm almost hitting pan on Strange because I like using Strange, and Nooner I use so much in a lot of my videos where it's like, so yeah, those would have to be my top 2 favorite. Good question. So this is the end of the video. I hope you guys got to learn a little bit about me. If you guys have any more questions and you guys would like me to do a second part of this, leave them down below. I love answering questions. It kind of got me thinking and like getting me all excited. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for all the support. I really appreciate all you guys' support and all you guys' love and all that. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you guys later.